I always get people asking, Sandile, why do you spend so much of your precious time mentoring people, teaching people, grooming people, investing in people? It's because I understand that a real leader creates other leaders. If you're a leader and you only have followers, you're not a leader, you're just a celebrity. And understand this, get this straight from the word go. A leader invests in people before they invest in buildings. Reason being is success without a successor is failure. And I've learned this from a very young age, that a legacy is not what you leave physically for people, it's what you leave in people. And that is why I take a lot of my time empowering as many people as possible. So go out there and understand leadership starts with you. Return on time invested is far more important than return on investment. Do not waste time trying to aim for perfection, waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect moment to start. Just start. Use what you have right now to get to where you want to go. And hence I always say to anybody who's part of our organization, you got to choose before we even bring you closer to our team. Is it progress you want, or is it perfection? And I chose progress a long time ago, and that's why a lot of people might say to me, but Sandile, you could have done that better, you could have done this better. What they don't understand is I'm not trying to be perfect. All I'm trying to do is progress. I want to move every day from this level to the next. And I need you guys to understand that you do not have to be great to start, but you got to start to be great. So I'm going through some DMs. Somebody just asked me right now, Sandile, what are the steps that I need to take? I don't have money at the moment. I don't have a job, but I want to be like you one day. Here's some advice, straight to the point. 0 times a million is 0. In other words, even if I took my time and taught you how to trade, if you have nothing to multiply, then the skill I'm going to give you is useless. Step 1, get a job. Get a job. Ensure that you're able to take care of your daily needs. And while you're doing that, save a bit of money. And here's the key. Don't save to spend like most people. Save to invest. That is how I did it. I sold muffins. I saved a lot of money. I took that money, invested in the markets, and that is how I was able to build. Save to invest. Don't save to spend, but get a job first. To be honest, guys, I think the world is full of a lot of young people who are doing absolutely nothing with their lives. In fact, the world is full of young people who are just fooling around. They're waiting for the future. And the reason why they're waiting for the future is almost every young person gets told one and the same thing. You are the future leader of the country, you're the future leader of the world. And I think personally it's time that we start changing the narrative, because leadership doesn't start in parliament. Leadership starts at home. Leadership starts in school. Because if we constantly saying they're future leaders, it means between now and the future, what do? They fool around. And I think every young person needs to understand this. Right now they're going to tell you you're too young to start a business. You're too young to do this. You're too young to do that. Next thing you wake up, you're too old. So ask yourself, when is the right time? The time is now.
So Sam, as I was saying, the biggest problem, this is what most people don't understand. You don't do what rich people do. You do what rich people did before they became rich. The biggest challenge is most of us entrepreneurs, especially young entrepreneurs, we want to start off by taking vacations, buying fancy cars and a whole lot of things, and trying to live the rich lifestyle. But what we don't understand, those people didn't live the way they live right now before they became rich. So the ultimate point is, do what rich people did before they became rich. Work as hard as they did. Put in that effort before. Not live like how rich people live, because you're not rich right now. The idea is to work have the same work ethic as the rich people did before they became rich. That is ultimately the secret that I believe.
Rich people invest what they have and they spend what is left. On the other hand, poor people
spend what they have, and they invest what is left. If you want to be successful in life, you gotta think long term. You gotta think big. You gotta think far beyond the latest watch, the latest car, designer clothes. Think long term. Invest first, then spend. I'll give you a practical example. Somebody who invested 100,000 US dollars in Amazon stocks back in 97, today they should be sitting on well over 8.2 million US dollars. On the other hand, I'm sure there's somebody who decided to buy the latest BMW with 100,000 US dollars. Ask yourself, how much is that worth today? Almost nothing. Think long term, invest first, then spend.